it's supposed to be run. It's a first down. We stay on the field offensively. Have a drop on 3rd and 8. It was a critical play for us in the first half. Defensively, we hung in there. It's a 14-0 game. You go to the second half and get a stop defensively. You go 3 and out on offense and field position-wise against a football team like this. You do it at the 40-yard line going in. We have 2 critical 3rd downs. We don't get off the field. That's really the telltale of the game. They were 11 of 17 on 3rd down. We were 2 of 13. He stays on the field and eats legs. Much past that, but being able to not get him hemmed in the pocket enough, obviously did us in defensively as the game rolled along and goes 21-0. It was going to be a tough sled to come back against a good defensive football team. Got a lot of respect for that. Disappointed with the performance. I appreciate our fan base. We sold our allotment of tickets and we didn't put on a good show, and that's on me. I apologize. But I really appreciate the showing, and the Belk Bowl people have been outstanding here in our week in Charlotte. I wish we played better. That's on me. Rico had a groin, he's going to be fine. JC had a shoulder, he's going to be fine. Stephen Montag had an infected tooth that we tried to numb before the game, and it's just been an issue for him. So past that, we should be fine. Open up for any questions.
Raise your hand, I'll point you, let's know who you are. First question, first round.
Will, what was their defense doing that made it so difficult to operate on offense?
Well, we moved the ball in the first half. We've had a lot of success in the run game and some things. We threw the ball well at times. We had some drops, which was disappointing. Then in the second half, Dave, that's when the game to me switched. It goes to 21-0 game. It changes our approach a little bit, and they go to some exotic pressures and some different things, and double-edge pressure. And they did a nice job of designing some things there. And when you get to a 21-0 game against their defense, I knew it was going to be a difficult deal.
What happened with Muschamp?
Shotgun, right? He was out in the second half.
Background.
Coach, how do you feel like Brian McClendon called today's game?
Well, again, I think we got in a situation where you're down 21-0 in the second half. It's a difficult game to call from that standpoint. Felt like we needed to. It was a 21-0 game instead of kicking the field goal, go for the touchdown in that situation. To be aggressive in those downs to try and score. It's still a 3-score game and an 18-point game with a field goal. Before half, we didn't have a timeout. They were going to trap the flat. 6 seconds left. I didn't think we'd be able to get the ball out of bounds without having any timeouts. They knew we didn't have any timeouts. They would trap the flat in that situation. We're trying to get a throw to the end zone there in that situation. So again, we're certainly not pleased with no points, but there were some situations we could have put points in the board, but I didn't think that was going to try and help us win the ball game.
Back to the row, Cameron.
Well, just assess Jake's performance tonight.
Well, again, I had some drops early in the game, was inaccurate on some couple things. We got to go back and look at it and get back on track. And he's played well for us in the second half of the season, and we got to continue to move forward.
To our left here, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, can you just speak to the challenge that Zacchaeus, number 4, for them presented for your defense?
So he's a good football player. They move him around. They do a really nice job of presenting him in some different spots, whether it be in the backfield or the receiver. He's a great competitor, and he's a guy that goes and gets the football. He's a guy that we appreciate as a coach watching him play.
Front row to our right.
I was going to ask about Zacchaeus. What about Bryce Perkins? What?
I mean, again, he should be the MVP. I don't know who it is, but if it's not him, I'd be shocked. He kept drives alive on 3rd down. I can remember right off the top of my head 6 right now where his legs were the difference in the game. And we knew that coming in. We got to be disciplined on our rush up front. We missed him a couple times. We had guys in position at times. We had guys run past the quarterback, which you can't do when you play a team like this. And that was something we talked to our front about, for the last 2 weeks. We're not rushing past the quarterback. When you rush past him, we're playing with 9, we're playing with 10. And you got to condense the pocket and make him play quarterback, and we didn't do that well enough.
You guys had to throw Hank in there. How did you what did you see going wrong?
There weren't any issues. I thought he did a nice job.
Overall offensive line?
We need to go back and look. I mean, again, when you get to 21-0 game and they start dialing up a lot of exotic plays, it becomes a different ball game. They know it's a throw game. They're coming after the quarterback with some different looks. So again, I'm not going to put that on the offensive line. The circumstance of the game as well.
Second row.
Did you think your team was mentally ready to play today?
Yeah, I felt like we were ready to go. It's a 14-0 game at halftime. We moved the ball, offensively in the first half. I never felt that way at all. The game swung to me, Josh, in the 3rd quarter on the 3 and out on offense. The ball's at the 40-yard line going in. And we got 2 critical situations on 3rd down to make stops, and we don't make stops. When it becomes a 21-0 game, it was going to be tough sledding for them.
Progress.
Will, how do you feel about the progress overall through 3 seasons now?
Well, I think, again, we had obviously some setbacks injury-wise. You know, again, I counted 6 true freshmen on the field for us today and multiple times defensively. We've recruited well. We've got a lot of good players coming back. We had a really good signing class in the summer. We're gonna add about 13 of those guys to our roster in January. So are we better from day one? It's night and day. It's 100% better. The future's extremely bright. And, you know, this is a disappointing day.
Corner of the room. Cameron?
Will, how will you remember the senior class who obviously went through a lot
Sure.
after coming in your first year?
You know, the guys, go through a coaching change is more difficult than you think from a standpoint of position coach, coordinator, head coach, support staff. There's a lot of changes involved in that. That's always difficult. I told the guys, the ones that stayed, you know, we get this thing going in the right direction, and we're heading in the right direction right now.
Throw it right against the wall.
I was just sort of wondering what your message is to your guys. You mentioned the third down, but also the time of possession, if that sort of recruit. What your message is to the guys that sort of keep their heads in the game.
Our guys kept fighting and playing. We had to hold to a field goal down off a turnover. You know, we get a turnover, then we throw a pick, and we got a long return down the sideline. Our defense goes back down and respond, and we responded all year. It hadn't always been the outcome that we want. But from a response standpoint, a resiliency standpoint, our guys have done that.
Second drive.
Coach, in the third quarter, you guys drive down inside the red zone, Virginia's red zone for the first time all game. You guys lose out on a 4th down throw. How tough was that momentum-wise, just to kind of get that energy back after that?
Well, you know, again, I didn't feel like a field goal helped us.